Hey guys, Stavros here from RPM Auto Reviews. I'm at the Canadian Auto Show in Toronto. Okay guys, here we are at the Nissan section and we have the new Qashqai here. It's very nice. It's got a new styling to it from last year. Apparently this Qashqai's got the most changing on it. Some of it is adding the large V shape here similar to the Murano. They've added a glossy black front there, which is kind of nice with that mesh design there. They've added LEDs, and there's some HIDs in here in the reflector section for the daytime running lights. But there's LEDs here and LEDs here. This is just a nice little funky design, and there's fog lights down here. But you know, Nissan's famous for this kind of front design that a lot of the cars have now, and so it's kind of classy looking. I think it's kind of modernish and got some funky grooves to it. The hood's got a nice little, really sharp bend here, so that's kind of a nice design. This is the top of the line platinum trim. It comes with 19-inch wheels on it. It's got the two-tone design on it. It's nice looking wheels. Okay. I love the blue metallic on it. We have the sensor down here for the camera and the blind spot monitoring. We got the turn signals. As you can see, of course, they offer roof rails as an option for putting on bikes and other stuff. The back has been redesigned a little bit as well. It's a little bit more edgy now. It's got LED along the trimming, and I believe HID lights are in here. This one is an all-wheel drive, as you can see here. The cargo capacity, I believe, is about the same as the previous model, but it might be a little larger. So we have a two-stage here for opening and putting on some items. And this does come off, similar to the Rogue. And there'll be a lower section here. Okay, so there is a spare tire here, and they're hiding the Bose subwoofer in here. It's got a couple of cubby spots here and here for some additional items. So this two-stage system is kind of nice. And it's got the car cover here comes off, and I do not see anything here for pulling latches down for lowering the seats. It does not have a power lift gate. Overall, I like it. I mean, it's a subcompact. It's very nice. It's edgy looking with a bit of a sporty, I guess a sporty edge you can call it. So let's check out the interior. I always like starting in the back first to see the headroom and stuff. So in this upper model, we have a harder, soft kind of touchy feeling here. We got this plastic aluminum looking thing. We got leather here, hard down here, a good sized cubby for a water bottle. We got speaker here. Okay, and then it's got a very wide entrance to get in. Now the seats here, you can see lots of room. That's positioned where I would be seated, which I'm around 5'6", so that's my position. All right, so let me sit in and see what it's like. Easy to get in, good height for getting in. Again, with 5'6" that I am, I could put my entire hand. You guys, I always do my hand test. My entire hand can pass by the top of my head, and there's still room. So very good. A little car, a little SUV, but lots of headroom. So thumbs up to that. Again, the seat is in my position of 5'6", and I got about, I would say, 4 to 5 inches space. So it is a compact. It's not tons of space, but for the size of the vehicle, it's very good. Hip room and shoulder room is definitely good for total 4 adults, 2 in the back. Larger adults back here would be fine. If they're smaller, you could probably manage to get 5 for a shorter drive. These seats are a softer leather feeling, very nice. You got the armrest here with 2 cubbies. You got the perforated leather, and it's very soft. And it's a nice tight sheet. They've added the leather in the back here. Some cars, you know, the leather comes up to here, and the back is hard. But this is soft leather all around. Actually, the back is probably not leather. Most cars on this price level, the front is leather, and the back is usually like imitation leather. So we have the vents back here, but I don't see the climate control. Basically, lots of good space. Okay, so in the front here, we have the same features as behind there with the hard in the bottom and leather here and the hard soft material. We do have memory seats, which is nice for a smaller vehicle like this to have memory seats. A lot of vehicles, unless it's their upper model, not just the upper trim, but a higher, larger model, don't have the memory seats. So it's nice to see that. They have the typical 8-way power adjustment seat, and it looks like there's 2-way lumbar support but not the vertical support. Wow, I'm only sitting here just for a couple of seconds, and I already can feel how plush the seats are. Very comfortable. I mean, this is not the Murano, but similar to the Murano, as soon as you get in, you feel a plushness to the seats. It's very comfortable. This is a bonus here. It's got soft touch down here, so when your leg is leaning against there, it's got some soft touch material. That's actually a very nice feature for a car in this price point, so that's nice. We do have here all-wheel drive, and it has a lock. That's a good thing about the Qashqai. The Nissan and the Rogue and the Qashqai have the all-wheel lock. The Murano does not. So that locks the center diff. So up to a certain speed, you're having true all-wheel drive. So that's an awesome feature, actually. We have sport and eco modes here. Traction control off, heated steering wheel. So this has got a heated steering wheel. Over here we have a little cubby spot, USB, the usual stuff. Auto hold and a parking brake. We got over here a couple of cup holders, another little cubby here. Maybe you can put a couple of phones or something of that size. And we have heated seats in the front. The digital display here is probably about, I would say, 7 inches or so. It's a smaller one. This is the SL trim. I thought it was a Platinum, but I don't think it's the Platinum. And it's got the usual here. A lot of hard touch buttons for the stereo and the climate control. So that's nice. It's nice for the main things you use every day to be there. The vents are in a good position, I think. The steering wheel here has its usual controls, and I think they're relatively well laid out. No paddle shifters on this model. The tilt steering and telescoping is manual, which I expect in this price range. The armrest is a little bit further back than I personally like. I like to be a little longer, so when I'm hanging out, I can leave my arm here. Very nice. This is a beautiful, similar to the, I guess you could kind of say this looks a little bit like the Murano. They've updated it to look like the Murano a little bit, and it's very nice. It's got only a standard size sunroof. Hello. And if from there, if you can see over here, it does have the adjustment for the seatbelt. So even some other vehicles don't have that. So that's a good thing to have. Thumbs up. It's a very comfortable car, guys. I definitely think everybody looking for a vehicle in this size range, the Qashqai is worth considering. It's a good size. It's very comfortable seating. I'm pretty sure the ride's going to be very comfy. I'll get more detailed reviews on the driving dynamics when I get a chance to get into one and test drive it. Real quick over here, Paul. We have here, just to quickly show this, the left and the right for the tachometer and the speedometer are analog. There's a little digital screen in the middle for the typical information. All right, this is a very nice little SUV.